I am not as other men are, greedy, unjust, adulterers, or even as this publican. There is a very great paradox among believers today. With the mouth they speak like the publican, but when they go home, they take to themselves the portion of the Pharisees' works. Everyone knows how to say, I am a sinner. I stand only by grace. I only ask the Lord for mercy. But after that, many still live as though their righteousness must in the end be built by works, by the measure of their holiness, by spiritual attainments, by how much they are able to do for the Lord. This is exactly where the error lies. The Pharisee in the parable was not the kind of man who spoke rashly. He truly did these things. He himself said that he fasted twice in the week and gave tithes of all his gain. Luke chapter 18, verse 12. And not only that, but the Lord Jesus also affirmed that the Pharisees were very exact in the paying of tithes. Matthew chapter 23, verse 23. That is to say, he had discipline, he had order, he had clear religious attainments. He did not invent merit for himself. It was real. Yet the law did not justify him. Why? Because all that he was able to do became the foundation upon which he trusted in himself. He stood before God not as a sinner in need of mercy, but as a man with a fair record to present. He did not only recount good works, he leaned upon good works. This is the very place where the Lord cast him down. As for the publican, he was truly of a despised class. In those days they were counted together with sinners, Matthew chapter 9 verses 10 to 11, and John the Baptist himself charged them to exact no more than that which was appointed, Luke chapter 3 verses 12 to 13. This shows that this occupation was bound up with an evil name, with taking more in order to profit, with greed and injustice. Therefore, when the publican stood afar off, would not lift up his eyes unto heaven, but smote upon his breast and said, Have mercy upon me, for I am a sinner. Luke chapter 18, verse 13. This was not speech uttered merely to fit a spiritual form. It was the cry of a man who knew clearly who he was before God. He saw his own life plainly. He could not deny it. He could not excuse it. He could not bring forth works to support himself. He had only one way left, to ask for mercy, and that very man was justified. This is the point that cannot be blurred. The publican was justified not by works. The Pharisee was not justified though he had works. If righteousness came by works, by religious discipline, by a life more clean, more strict, more regular, then the Pharisee should have been first. But the law did not justify him because he trusted in himself. Whereas the publican was justified because he no longer trusted in anything of himself, but clung only to the mercy of God. Therefore, when they went away, it was the publican who was justified, not the man who had works. Romans chapter 3, verse 20. For by the works of the law shall no flesh be justified in his sight. For by the law is the knowledge of sin. Many believers today speak, read and hear these things, yet have not truly understood them. With their mouth they confess that they are like the publican, but in their heart they still return to the way of the Pharisee. They keep thinking that they must do something, commit fewer sins, do many righteous works, live well to a certain measure, and only then can they truly be at peace that they are accepted by the Lord. So then it is this: with the mouth they take the part of the publican, but in the heart they go about gathering the portion of the Pharisees' works. Now, my friend, look carefully at the screen and let me ask: are you claiming yourself to be like the publican, while in your heart you still secretly live upon the foundation of the Pharisee? It may be that we do not pray inwardly as the Pharisee did, but you know this well. We often judge others silently, compare ourselves with them when we see that person commit sin. If you have such a heart, then I ask you to look again. Genesis chapter 6, verse 5. The thoughts of man are only evil continually. Matthew chapter 5, verses 27 to 28. That you may also see yourself as they are, and use the word of the Lord to encourage them to return unto the Lord. Hebrews chapter 7 verse 25.